our guest of honor, and the speaker for Yala, our governors here present, the mayor of Kigali City, members of parliament here present, our distinguished partners, the resident coordinator of one UN and the UNDP resident representative, Mr. Lamin Mane, the deputy president of Chine University, Dr. Sheila, and the ICGLR, Levi Mwanawasa Regional Center for Good Governance and Democracy, my friend, Brother Frank, diplomatic corps, high commissioners, ambassadors, distinguished members of development community, regional and economic communities, distinguished scholars, policymakers from around the globe, the youth intelligentsia from Rwanda, ESC, and other nations. Ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed, we are very much honored and pleased to welcome you all to Kigali to this second international conference on democratic governance in Africa and Asia and the Middle East under the theme Accountability and Youth Engagement for Sustainable Development. It is a great honor for Rwanda Governance Board to host such an important conference jointly organized with Chine University of Pennsylvania, the One UN in Rwanda, the ICGLR, Levi Mwanawasa Regional Center for Good Governance and Democracy based in Lusaka, and all our key partners are here. The guest of honor, I wanted at this juncture to just say that this conference has attracted over 60 scholars and practitioners from around the globe. They are from 4 continents: America, Asia, the Middle East, Europe, Africa, the ESC, ICGLR, and of course, Rwanda. We have also regional international organizations, including the UNDP, the Commonwealth, Secretariat, the ESC, the ICGLR, and CEPGL. Guests of honor, I want also to emphasize that among our participants, we have senior government officials from Africa and beyond. As earlier said, we have development partners. We do have also high learning institutions representatives, both from the management and the academia. We have media, civil society, and private sector with us. We also have people from the think tank, regional and global ones, and we are with, finally, our university youth from here and from abroad. I want to thank you all for honoring our invitation. Guests of honor, sir, allow me to recognize and thank our partners, the One UN and UNDP Rwanda, who have not only partnered with us in this conference, but they are as well our key partners, not only in terms of cash, because when you talk about development partners, sometimes you think about money, but here our partnership goes beyond cash. It is a true partnership of technical assistance, of exchange of ideas, of sharing ideas and moving forward. We have also the pleasure to be with the ICGLR around this conference, the ICGLR Regional Center from Lusaka. And we are working together on a number of events. And this conference, of course, the Lusaka Center being a center dedicated to good governance and democracy, it is, I'm sure, their participation is giving to this conference that regional outlook we are looking for. We are as well with our American partner, the Chine University of Pennsylvania, with whom we have started this conference in 2002. As you have noticed, we are talking about second international conference. That means there is a first one, but you should also understand that there will be a third one and a fourth. So this means this conference is not a conference event, but it is an international conference, which for us is a process, a tool to positively impact global transformation. It is a biannual global conference, and we, the organizers, we have committed together with the Chinese University of Pennsylvania, meeting here to discuss global issues. And we are honored that prominent scholars, then 2 years ago, together in Pennsylvania, they have chosen our nation to be the host on the African continent, and we are sure you will enjoy it. I want also to say that this conference is a climax of a number of activities that took place just last week, in a few days before we are gathered here. We have had pre-conference activities in nearly 20 higher learning institutions across our country. And we are happy that our distinguished international scholars have joined Rwandan scholars as well as policymakers and the Rwandan Defense Forces senior officers to engage university communities and students across the country in those pre-conference activities. In doing so, we wanted to also have this conference organized in the spirit of decentralization, in the spirit of broader participation, and the spirit of youth engagement in policy debate. On that note, that one, we definitely have succeeded. This conference, as reflected in the theme, provides an ideal opportunity for scholars, practitioners, policymakers, and key development stakeholders from developed and developing regions to explore in depth the challenges and opportunities in fostering accountability, consolidating democratic processes, and citizen-centered governance across the developing world. We are looking at sharing lessons about homegrown initiatives in promoting good governance and development from across the globe. The guest of honor, I can't conclude my welcome remarks without reminding a coincidence that probably is worth noting, that the conference is immediately preceding our national liberation, Kwibohora 20, which, as you know, has the theme that goes together we prosper. Coincidentally, the organizers of this conference have chosen a theme of accountability and youth engagement for sustainable development. And coincidentally, the two events are matching and meeting at that point of togetherness. The organizers, Mr. Guest of Honor, have engendered this tool, this process, to ensure that we in Rwanda, in Africa, in Asia, and the Middle East, we foster accountability together. We develop our people together, and that together we involve our youth for the betterment of our regions and nation. So that togetherness has inspired the engineering of the whole conference as a process, not an event, that will be putting together in the coming years those three developing regions to discuss around those major issues concerning development and governance. Once again, I thank you all for honoring our invitation, and I warmly welcome you all who have come from so far to join us in the country of 1,000 hills and 1,000 initiatives and success stories. Thank you.